Welcome
to
Bromenade,
the Bromenade, a show
that brings you reality
like nothing.
first.
Reality is nothing.
Yeah.
All we exist is an empty space, and we are just a thought.
Whose thought or what's thought?
Dr. Seuss's thought.
Shit.
We're inside his mind. That's why his books are selling.
I've heard some stories about Dr. Seuss, but I am bringing that up.
Hey,
he might sponsor us.
Oh, actually, sponsorship.
Yeah.
So I want to just cut straight to the cheese.
I don't like cheese.
Yeah, well, you better like it. Actually, this doesn't have cheese. What's the big deal of acai bowls?
Is that how you say it?
Acai.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Acai. It's like crushed up blueberries. I don't know.
Isn't it just yogurt?
There's no yogurt. It's just a mashed up blueberries.
No,
but it's
not.
like, yeah, it is. It's blueberries. I don't know. Well,
I swear it's like a big old breakfast yogurt bowl.
Is it breakfast? It's kind of like
or a superfood.
Is it superfood?
Well, it's not a superfood, I guess, because it's like a prepared meal. But
yeah,
it's supposed to be like something pretty healthy. But
what's the rage about it? They're like everywhere now.
I've never had one, honest. So
I had it. Really I was curious.
What was it like?
It was kind of normal. I felt like I was eating a dessert almost.
Oh wait, so was yours just blue?
So I got what's called it's not vegetables. It's just a bunch of fruit threw in there. Yeah, it was like, I swear to God, it's blueberries or whatever, cranberries. I don't know. It's just purple blue stuff, and it's just with like bananas, and I got the one with peanut butter. It tastes pretty good, but is it crazy good? Not really. It's like whatever. It's like something I'll have if I have like an acid reflux or something.
I'll tell you the truth. If I was supposed to be convinced of having one,
yeah,
I've been convinced of not having one just now.
Did I fuck it up for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I should go try it though.
Nah, yeah.
You know, go try it. I don't know. Everyone's crazy about it. I don't know what to do.
Honestly, what you explained seems like just a mashing of fruits. But the ones I've seen, I swear, are like yogurts with like fruit toppings. But like a lot of fruit toppings. Yeah,
there's a lot of fruits, and then there's like some like crunchy stuff, like a granola crunch or something. But
you didn't like it?
No, it's good. Like, I'm not saying it's like crazy enough to like put a store out of it. Like,
do you feel like you'd be like, wake up one day and be like, I want acai bowl today?
I would say it's like a beach thing. A lot of people in the beach are like, they need an acai bowl. It's like the new watermelon in the beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, it's like a liberation, but I just don't get what's the big fuss about it.
Well, let's see.
It's kind of just,
it real quick.
To me, it's like just a breakfast kind of thing. Like, I don't know. I could feel like I can make it myself. I don't get it.
Is it easy?
It looks.
I mean, every time I see it, it looks like the biggest bowl of yogurt.
You know, when you go to a Starbucks and it feels like the barista's doing some crazy shit,
and you just get a normal coffee.
Yeah, and you just get a normal coffee. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, you've convinced me to not get an acai.
Okay, there you go. But I don't know. It's just a big craze here in Florida, and I just want to know why.
Is it just here?
Yeah, it's just. Well, I don't know. Do you have an acai?
Comment. Let us know. We could be wrong.
Or
if you like it, let us know too.
Or could it be your last meal?
I mean,
if it's that crazy, would it be your last meal?
I've never had it, but I feel like here's the thing: you're also going off a basis of the one that you've had.
That is true. I haven't had the other flavors.
Yeah, like what if there's like a really good one?
It probably is. What was that?
What?
I heard a stomach.
Oh yeah, that was probably me. I can't hear myself though, so.
Yeah, I can hear you. So yeah, that was not really the topic I want to talk about.
What the hell?
I wanted to talk about the end of the world.
Dun dun dun.
So technically today, I don't know, September 8th. Mm-hmm. I think it was today. I could be mistaken. I've been listening to a lot of clickbait, and they always say it's the end of the world. I think I went through like 5 spins on my phone. Is it spins? No, flicks. I don't know.
Scrolls.
Swiping ups. And everything's like end of the world asteroid.
And where was this though?
Like where?
Like where were you seeing this?
Oh, it's like on the New York Times and the
really
Herald and like
sounds
CNN,
like it's bad.
you know.
But let's hear it.
So technically there's a asteroid the size of like, I think it was Paris. I could be mistaken. Not Paris. The Eiffel Tower. My bad. It's like the size of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, that's not that big.
Yeah, it's not big asteroids. For an asteroid. Yeah, I think it was that size. But actually, it would do some big damage. It would destroy a continent.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it depends how fast it's going.
Oh, it's going pretty fast. I think it was going almost like.
Well, what they say though.
Barely read it, but I just skipped down that said it missed us or it's going to miss us, so I didn't really care. But what if it did? And
wait
this
a minute.
is their way of saying it.
So this is interesting. So you read an article.
Yeah.
It could have. We don't know who it was that wrote it, but you read many articles.
Oh yeah, and they're like, today's the end of the day, and it's like what?
And apparently today's the end. The end of days.
The end of days, the biblical times, the rapture.
Because an asteroid missed us. That doesn't make sense.
Oh no! It's just trying to scare you to click it, so then it says, "Oh, just kidding! It wasn't gonna hit you."
It could have been the end of days.
It could have been. But I was just asking, like, what if today was the end of the your life, and they were just like, we just found it.
Fake news.
I know, but what if it was going to hit the Earth, and where would it hit? It didn't even explain that. Like, I would like it if they were like, oh, if it would have hit, it would hit here.
if obviously I don't know this 100%. I don't think anyone would. I'm sure there's probably someone who would, but. If it was the size of the Eiffel Tower,
yeah,
and it was hitting pretty fast,
yeah,
I think it would do damage but this is obviously like a guess, but it's a good guess, I think. Mm-hmm. If it's not, let me know. But it would do damage maybe like an atomic bomb. So like a city.
I'm gonna have to say no.
Huh? I didn't hear that.
No, I said I'm gonna have to say nah.
You think it would be worse?
I think it would be a lot worse. I think it could blow up a Jamaica.
A whole country?
A whole country, dude. It's massive. That speed?
The Eiffel Tower is not as big as you think.
How big is the Eiffel Tower?
I mean, I've never seen it, but I feel like...
If your neck is breaking up, it's pretty big. But I don't even know the thickness. I'm just saying the height or whatever.
That's true.
You know, maybe it's really thick.
Well,
but if it did hit, or if it was going to hit, what are you going to do? What would be your last things?
I think the only thing anyone could do, unless we know with time,
yeah, tell me,
is hope it's not hitting anywhere near you. I mean, it's an asteroid, man.
It's kind of like the coronavirus. It happened in China. We're complete opposite from China, and it just made its way here anyways.
It would have to be really strong to do that. I mean, but if that's the case,
Mm.
Then what can anyone do? It's over.
Well, thank God they made the movie Armageddon so we can realize what you would do in your last days.
You know, we actually have stuff like that now.
What?
Or plans for that. Like to defend ourselves from an asteroid.
So what are the things? Because Armageddon, that you actually went to the asteroid, threw an atomic bomb so it could split. But that's because it was going directly to Earth, because this movie is crazy. Right. You know, it was like a direct hit.
Right. I think some of the things we could do, maybe, is send bombs. But not like Armageddon. But they like take people to set bombs.
But the thing is, the smart thing that movie was trying to say is that they had to put it in the asteroid so it can split from the middle. Because if you shot it, then a bunch of the particles would just end up in the Earth anyways and still like do a massive amount of damage.
That's kind of dumb too, because if it breaks up like that.
Oh, we got a visitor.
Hey, that's mine.
She wants to drink the sippy
sips. Drinky winky.
We're going to get this cat on the show a lot.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So the whole asteroid thing, even if they blew it up from the inside, it would still spread, wouldn't it?
Well, it was going to split like all the parts, like it kind of has like its own gravitational pull, so it follows each other.
I honestly forgot the movie.
Yeah, it was a great movie. Got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Probably because of Aerosmith.
Aerosmith's song, dude.
I mean,
was the best song in America.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm thinking it is.
I mean, it was everyone's favorite in that movie. It's great.
Close my eyes. Don't want to
dude, that's too long.
'Cause I miss you, man.
It's over for us.
All right, guys. I think we're just going to have to cut the show short.
Dude, but honest, if that were really to happen,
yeah,
I feel like destroying it is not an option because some of these things could be humongous.
Actually, I have a good one for these people. Like, you know, what's it called when you're like socially awkward? No, that you're like all into yourself. What is it called? It's a word. When you're not socially
introverted.
Introvert. Okay. What if you're an introvert and you know that's gonna happen? Would you automatically become an extrovert and just try to like live your life, or how does that work?
That's a tough question.
Like they just prepare for their doom and just cuddle up and just be like, this is it.
I'd like to think I'm an introvert.
Okay.
Well, so not that I'd like to think I'm an introvert.
So are you or what?
I am.
Okay.
I'm definitely more of like be at home, and if I am out, be with like a small group of people. And I feel like if something like that were to happen,
will we bring all our family and friends together?
Yeah, I would want to. See, but then there's always that thing, because I'm sure everyone's thought of this. I'm sure this thought has gone through your mind.
Yeah.
If something drastic were to happen, who would be the people you save if you had a chance to save?
Well, there would be no saving. Everybody lives around us, kind of.
No, but I'm saying, like, that list always grows. It's like, I want to save my family. Oh, but I want to save my friends. But they're probably going to want to save their family. So we got to save their family. Oh, but they're going to want to save their friends. And then they're going to want to save,
the phones will be blowing up. I don't think we would even have service. I think I'll just cut off.
I'd save my cats.
Just your cats.
Just my cats.
That's it.
Everybody else.
Cuddle up.
Bye.
Would you even jerk off in a time like that? It's like, this is going to be the last one.
I think that would probably be the last one.
This is going to be the last one.
Well, I thought you meant after.
Oh, no.
After, I feel like I wouldn't be thinking about that.
And you're just like, this is going to be the last. And you just feel the heat. This is it. You climax before you die.
Right before. That would be the ultimate climax.
That is the ultimate climb.
I don't know, man. That question.
Would people stream it? Would people like look in the air and be like, yo, this is happening, dude? It's like, dude, why are you wasting your time caring about other people?
What was that movie?
There's a lot of movies. Everything's the end of the world.
It was the end of the world one, and it was recent. And it was the one where like the United States or the higher up governments had like arcs, but for like them to go live in.
Oh yeah, there's definitely that. Like,
no, but
I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying there's definitely that in this real world.
Yeah. No, maybe not.
Would you make a bunker in like a backyard or something?
What would a bunker do? If it's an asteroid.
Okay, so an asteroid
like
hits, the ground, lifts, but you're kind of contained in your container.
Okay, but
you gotta have it lava proof, heat proof, water proof.
But it's not earthquake proof.
Make it earthquake proof.
I don't think you could do that.
Yeah, it's just shaking. It's just like kind of like popcorn.
That's gonna be you.
Yeah, just make sure you got seatbelts. Yeah, obviously you're gonna throw up in the ride, but you're gonna go, God damn. And oh man, if you had toilets and stuff in there, that shit's gonna be flipping. Yeah,
that's not good.
Well, a lot of people in the bunkers, they have they don't have toilet paper. They have what's it called? That thing that shoots in your ass.
Bidets.
Yeah, they have that so they don't have to like rely on paper.
Sense,
Yeah, it does make sense.
Be smart.
But then, like, if your ass is wet, like, what do? You just leave it wet, like, or you just use like your underwear to just wipe it off?
There's always gonna be something, dude. If you got toilet paper, you're wasting toilet paper. But if you have a bidet, you got a soggy butt.
So, like, do you shake your ass like a twerk and then
maybe
just, like,
maybe the bidet also has a blower.
Yo.
Yeah.
That you should patent that. I don't think there is.
Well, don't say it.
Can't say that.
This is our shit now.
God damn. It's like my movie idea.
Patent that shit. That's true. We're telling them everything.
Yeah, no.
Horrible.
Well, if we die, I don't know. I feel what I would do, I'll probably bring my friends and family and all that. And I think that's it.
Your cat?
That's my family. That's my fam. And I would probably stay home with my fam and
just let it
hit.
Let it happen. That sounds about right. I mean, if there's nothing we could do. But this is a depressing thought.
Is it?
Yeah. Let's think about that when it happens.
Okay.
But there's other types of
so end of the I didn't want to tell you though, but it's actually happening. Like right now.
Mother.
So actually, the last thing I wanted to do was this podcast.
Oh, imagine that'd be
so
crazy.
It could be a documentary. So whoever picks it up, it's like an alien is like, oh wow, the Bromenade. Have you ever seen the movie AI?
Yeah, dude, I used to love that movie.
When they picked up the kid in the ocean, like in the sea, spoilers. And
they gave him his life, even though he
had a memory. They made his memory into reality, and he got to see his mother again.
That movie was so crazy.
Dude, I cried in that movie. The kid just wanted his mother, and the mother was just so freaked out that that's not her kid, and just like threw him away.
And yet he still loved her.
Yeah, and he had that crazy realistic robot. Do you think we'll ever get to that age of like future robotics? Because right now I kind of saw that they're kind of getting like Avatar techie. You know those tank things that they were walking in Avatar? The same thing with Terminator. Like in the movie Aliens, you know that thing, the machine?
Oh, like
the carrying thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they already made that.
Like exoskeleton type stuff.
It's an exoskeleton, human controlling robot thing. So like you can grab heavier things with the robotic hand of yours.
I mean, that's going to come for sure.
If the teddy bear, though, realistic teddy bear talks to you and lives forever and just...
Here's the thing.
Where's the batteries? Tell me.
Universal inside battery. Of us, where are the batteries?
Oh. Actually, we have an electric charge inside us.
Right. But where does our energy come from?
That's a good question.
Food.
Is it food?
Well, food is what we use to recharge ourselves.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, because we have like electricity inside of us and stuff that kind of keeps us alive. That's why they do that electroshock thing and to keep you alive.
But my point is that we are in some way a machine.
Uh-huh.
We're just biological machines.
We're that ooky goop.
Yeah. But who's not to say that we can do that later? Because we're so good at building.
Yeah.
Like as a human race, we're good at building.
But can we make a human? One day. That's the thing. Okay, so I was looking into what's that guy that do it? There's this guy that used to work for the Area 51. I don't know. What's his name?
Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar. I like the idea that he had a project that he had to dissect the ship, right? And understand how it works. Mm-hmm. But you know how we are in a car and we kind of don't know how it works? We kind of know how it works, right? Mm-hmm. But we don't know like how it really works. Like, you know, like
unless you're a mechanic.
Unless you're a mechanic, right. And you know where things go and how this turns it on.
Right.
This does that thing. So he was like basically exoskeleton this ship and
reverse engineering it.
Yeah, reverse engineering, and he just couldn't understand it, you know?
Right.
So I'm just like trying to see like,
can we reverse engineer a human body?
A human body.
In a way, we try with our machines, like robots, right? Like robotics is technically that.
Yeah, it just doesn't have the goop.
No goop.
Like imagine we had like this goop that's electrical and it just kind of like makes the robot do things. You know what I mean?
But the truth is that like robots in a way have a blood. Like when they use like I I guess
hydraulics
and stuff. They have a liquid that needs to be pushed and stuff like that.
That's true.
I guess what does our blood do besides
so basically
it keeps us warm?
This actually makes a good point. Robots are kind of like the Stone Age of like understanding how to create a human. You know?
It's us kind of behind in understanding the human body, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not behind in understanding the body.
Well, yeah, of course, but actually, no. We still are trying to find out about our human anatomy and crap like that. They're still making books, you know. Like Leonardo da Vinci was just the pioneer of understanding that stuff. But I'm just kind of like, we still don't understand, like how we still don't understand the sea. Like we just don't know.
But do you think we'll get there? Only time will tell.
I don't know, man. At this age, we got TikTok. And by the way, I thought they banned it by now.
They did, but apparently, from what I've heard, you just can't download it. But if you still have it, you still have it. It hasn't been deleted from people's phones.
So you can't download it anymore.
As far as I know. You want to try it?
I already have it. I had my cat on TikTok because I didn't want to put my face recognition so the Chinese people know who I am. So I just put my cat instead and go follow her. Licking cat.
I don't have TikTok.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would have tried it if I had my phone, but I don't.
Yeah, it's not that great. You know, I see people all crazy about it, but it's just another Vine. And I like Vine.
I miss Vine.
Like, I like the second videos. But I kind of now like the long videos now. Like it's like almost a whole skit.
But if that's the case, use YouTube.
Yeah. But I heard now YouTube's dying because now Spotify is doing the video thing.
We'll see about that, man.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. But
yeah.
And Spotify is very popular. But to say that YouTube is going to die?
Oh, no, it's not going to die. I'm just saying that, you know, that when there's something better, you just move to the better.
Yeah, but everyone thought Mixer was going to be better than Twitch. And what happened?
Oh, you're right.
Mixer totally died. Didn't make it, and they turned it off the other day.
Oh, no.
It was recent, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Not the other day, like yesterday, but a month ago.
Yeah, but oh, fuck, I totally forgot about Mixer.
Yeah, it's gone.
Damn.
Nobody used it, so. And everyone thought it was going to be better.
What happened?
See, so you never know what's going to happen. So you never know.
Yeah, like honestly, I really don't like the OnlyFans how it looks. Like the font, the logo, it just looks terrible. But people still love that shit.
I mean, but I think it's meant to be
taboo. It's like a secret thing. It's like
not really, because you know, I honestly don't even think it was meant to be for all of that.
Oh, it was.
I don't think so, because there's still people on there who just put like regular stuff, nothing, no nudity, no lewd stuff, just like I don't know, projects.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Would you ever get naked on a thing? You know, why not? You don't have like charisma.
That's what you need to get naked?
Yeah.
Then no, I don't have charisma.
Charisma.
I don't know, dude. Nothing against it. Honest. I don't have a problem with like people making money for stuff like that.
I wonder if there's like a 24-hour streamer and the world is ending and they're just like still on it. It's like, come on guys, we'll chant before we die. 5, 4.
I mean, that'll happen.
That'll probably happen, yeah.
Dude, if anything happens, people immediately phones out.
Would people go to the church if that happens?
Yep.
Would they hold hands and kumbaya?
Yep. For sure.
And be like, Pastor, do you know what's happening? He's like, fuck this shit. Yo, this shit's actually happening. I'm out of this, B. Going to strip club tonight. If it doesn't.
Oh, imagine. That'd be weird. Well, probably not weird.
Well, actually, would anybody be working? No.
Wait a minute.
Like, you would just stop. You just like, everybody just muck.
I don't know, man.
Muck. Well, actually, you know what? They wouldn't even tell us. The government wouldn't even say anything. It'd just be like, be prepared. there's a warning.
No, if
just
it's
I'm
something,
saying, just a warning.
If it's something like that, I feel like they would say it. Because there's no point.
Don't worry, guys. Nothing's happening. I don't know.
No, dude, no, I don't know which president that is.
It's a new guy now. Well, it's gonna be a guy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who's running?
Biden and Trump.
And that's it?
That's it.
There's no one else?
No one.
Oh.
That's it. But we don't get into politics. So.
Yeah, we don't. I just wanted to know who was running because I thought there was probably more.
But if you want us to get into politics, join the Patreon and we'll talk about it.
To you and you alone.
We'll do anything. OnlyFans, you got it.
That'll mostly be true.
You want me to dress up as Macaulay Culkin? Yo. And I'll get my friend to dress up Mike Michael. Let's go for it, dude.
Mike Michael?
Michael Jackson.
Oh.
Macaulay Culkin Michael.
I'll do it.
They had like a thing.
I didn't know that.
I don't know.
When?
No, not really. It was a rumor. But everybody knows. Like when they see Macaulay Culkin and they see Michael Jackson, they just think they did something.
I had no idea.
But it's obviously fake.
Yeah.
You know, my heart is for the Michael Jackson fans. I don't believe they did it. Hopefully he didn't do it.
Yeah, for
my survival is running on that theory. So I wanted to also talk about I just have here like a girl fucking a didgeridoo. Can you imagine that? I don't even know why I wrote that. I think I wrote that the other day.
Is that where were we that we were doing
we were
at a friend's house.
At a friend's house. It's like, just imagine a girl fucking a didgeridoo.
Oh my god. It's the sound you're making, man.
You know, that toy was so weird as a kid. Like, what in the right mind thought that was such a crazy... It's a crazy sound. But like,
wait. Is that called a didgeridoo?
I think it's called a didgeridoo.
No.
It's not a didgeridoo?
I think the didgeridoo is the big horn from Australia.
Right.
I think. Which is funnier. I thought that's what you've meant this whole time.
No. I'm talking about that stick. It goes... What is that called?
No idea.
Fuck. I thought it was the didgeridoo. I thought it was... I don't know. If you guys know what it's called, put it in the comments,
for both things, please. Because I think I could be wrong about the other one.
Girls don't try it, okay? I'm just saying, imagine a girl.
I mean, if they want to.
Or a guy.
Yeah, a guy can totally do it, too.
Puts it up your ass and it goes...
Why does it sound different?
Oh, no, I'm just trying to get the scream at the same time as the gulp. Oh, fuck me, man. Oh, I also want to talk about something not fucking. I also wanted to talk about the brain could remember that you forgot something, right?
Right.
But it can never remind you what that was. You know what I mean?
You mean like when you forget something, but your mind's like, you forgot something.
But
you forgot something.
Yeah, but then it never tells you what it is, what you forgot. It just...
I mean, sometimes if you try really hard...
if you do the Jimmy Neutron constipation, eyes holding sensation,
and
you
probably
into
remember.
Your brain. Yeah, and then you'll tap into like God mode and then you can't come back anymore. But no, yeah, so it just like you forget, but then you remember, oh, I forgot something. And then that's it. Now you're fucked with with a cliffhanger the rest of the day.
I mean, the brain is mysterious, powerful.
It can end the world.
It can?
Imagine all our brains, if we tapped in a certain way, it's like an atomic bomb.
Did you know?
Tell me.
That apparently, as a species, and I don't know how they measure this. Actually, it doesn't even make sense how they measure this, but I know I've seen this somewhere. They know when everyone is collectively thinking about the same thing.
Is that the kind of thing when you like look at somebody and they're looking at you and you're like, how the fuck?
Maybe.
Like we're all tapped in. It's kind of like the same thing with the yawning. Like, and then you go.
Man, I wish they could figure that out. Actually, that's weird.
That is weird.
Like I yawn, he'll yawn.
But like my cat yawns, but I don't yawn. But if a human does it, then I do it.
I'm gonna do it. I can't.
Yeah, it's hard to do now. Yeah, I gotta be tired. It's gotta be a little bit later. But yeah, the cat, like, for some reason, like, I was waking up and she was like, and then I was like, you ain't making me yawn, man.
But if someone else did?
If somebody else did, then I'd be yawning. You know what I mean?
It's weird.
It is weird.
But our minds are crazy.
Like I said.
Well, that's even if it has anything to do with our minds. Yeah. Who knows?
Speaking of mind, I have a theory. Not a theory, but like
a hypothesis.
Like, I guess an idea.
Okay.
So it's about therapy.
Okay.
So you pay a lot of money for a therapist to help you, right? Mm-hmm. Now I was thinking, what if you use that money and you give it to someone, right? Mm-hmm. And that somebody makes a room of all the things you like, like everything. And you go to that room and you found your happy place, and that's your therapy. What do you think of that? Well, except for people that really want to travel and, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, man. Some people want expensive things. Some people want things that aren't right. I don't know. That's tough.
But what do you think of that idea, though?
I think, but you could do that without a therapist. You could,
yeah, that's true.
You could be like, I want to build like a happy place for me or something that's mine. I'm gonna put some money into it and make it.
But what if your happy thing was actually just to talk to somebody? So you hire that guy.
Yeah, and if that's the case, then yeah.
So basically, he is kind of like a therapist, but he just gives you all the things you want instead of like hearing what you want.
But what if what you want is bad? Like, what if you tell your therapist that you want to, smoke some reefer with some booger sugar sprinkled on top?
I guess I know what you mean. Like another bad example is like, what if he's a fucking predator and likes fucking kids? But check this out. I got an idea. You give him the sex toys that look like children. Is that a better idea that he rather fuck a kid doll than an actual child? How does that work? I
still think it's bad. Because the intentions in him are bad.
And every time he looks at a kid, he just wants to fuck.
Exactly.
But what if he just like, I just want to go home and fuck my doll? Then he's just attracted to dolls at this point.
But that would be you assuming that he's changed his mind from children to dolls.
I think that's a way to do it. Isn't that what a therapist does? He kind of leads you to another track.
Right. But what I'm saying is, what if that person doesn't actually change his mind?
Oh, then he's like full-blown predator.
Exactly.
And then he's going to probably do it.
All you're doing is like, keeping him away for a little bit. And maybe not even.
But maybe that's just a way to just kind of like make him not do it. He just loves that room so much that he just depends on that room. The happy place. Instead of him going out there and God knows why he's staying in that room. It's kind of like a jail of his imagination.
I think it then could be a type of therapy.
Yeah.
But obviously not all therapies work for everyone.
Yeah.
So you always got to find like your nice one.
Like Disney World could be a terrible place for somebody.
But at the same time, it could be a great place.
It could be a magical place.
Not for me.
You don't like Disney World? If you had to pick Disney World in Orlando, Universal Studios sponsor your show.
I would.
What'd you pick? Nothing. Dang it. Damn.
Well, Disney for sure I'd pick.
Of course.
But I don't know if it would be therapy for me.
To me, why does Universal feel
old?
Like
falling apart?
A carny place to me. I feel like it's like a carny world.
I think it's because it's old and it is falling apart. When was the last time you went to the Terminator ride?
I think like 2 years ago.
How was it?
It's kind of old.
Yeah, it's been the same since when?
It's kind of like Disney World and Tomorrow World. That shit looks like fucking Yesterday World.
Yeah. I mean, the last time I saw the Terminator, It was honestly probably like 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But I remember, like, you know when the animatronics come down, the robots that are supposed to shoot? Yeah. 3 of them were like this.
But you know what? That's a great example of how, like, today everything sucks. Like, you know, like, there's not been, like, movies that, like, impacted us. Like, there's no movies today that, like, impacted us. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Except for Disney movies. They got that Moana and Frozen. Those kids love that crap, you know? But I feel like they're right. But you know what? They will never take away the rights they have for the new cartoons.
I mean, but that would be a lot of money, I'm guessing.
But why would they structure it that way? Like, they thought fucking Snow White is going to last forever? Like, it's just a one-time movie, like Lion King. I mean, it's going to be forever?
I'll admit, there are some there that are just way too old.
Like, which one?
The Little Mermaid.
No, that one's new. They just added that one. Isn't that weird? They added a new ride, and they put Little Mermaid. They didn't put Moana.
Did you like it?
It's fucking, I don't know. It's one of those water things that you just see the movie again. It's like a real life version of seeing the movie.
Peter Pan.
Oh, yeah. Peter Pan is old.
Yeah.
That one's old. It's like, we can fly. And you just spin around in circles. E.T., but that's Universal. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, that one's like, I'm riding Elliot. Yeah. Spoilers.
Every time I sit on it, I always forget. I sit on the right, and it's a side that has nothing. Only the left has, like, the city and all that nice scape. So you look down, you see it. And then the right has all the gears and tracks. And like,
that's so true. For people that haven't gone, go.
Spoiler alert.
And then you'll see what we mean by it looks old.
Yeah.
They took out... well, this is old, but there used to be Back to the Future, but they changed it for The Simpsons. That's like literally the only change. But The Simpsons is still an old cartoon. You get me? Like,
it is, but The Simpsons is a good ride.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's worth it. I think it depends.
But like, you see what I mean? They never put anything new.
Yeah,
like a
that's
new
true.
Cartoon. It's always like, oh, this is a safe cartoon. We're just gonna like. They never made like. I never seen the show. Don't kill me, Rick and Morty. They would never put that in a ride. Actually, you know what? They never made a Cartoon Network world.
They should.
Right?
Yeah. Well, I know this is kind of...
Was Nickelodeon Universal? Because I didn't understand that.
They used to be.
They had like a Nickelodeon there, but now they took it out.
That's true. I forgot about that because I never went to Universal when I was little, and it was when we were little that was like a thing.
Yeah.
And they filmed there.
Yeah, they did a whole fucking Kenan and Kel was there and everything.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
I guess it was owned by Universal.
Yeah.
Must have been.
But like, I just don't understand that. Why not have a Cartoon Network world? If like Disney had their thing. Nickelodeon could have totally done something, but they kind of fell off hard. They were just holding on to SpongeBob the whole time.
That's actually what I think happened. Because during that time, besides SpongeBob, what other cartoons were there?
Well, we had the awesome 90s cartoons, obviously. But, yeah, those were amazingly good that you can actually make a whole world on it. But can you hold it on as long as you can with Snow White? But I'm, like, kind of tired of Snow White, though. Like, I can't hold on to that one. You know what I mean?
I think it's just that people see them as such, like, crazy classics.
But, like obviously, we always want something new. Like, when we finally got, like, Instagram and social media, we want everything now. You know what I mean? Like skateboarding videos nowadays, they stop doing videos basically, and they just post themselves on Instagram just skating.
But here's the thing too. I don't know if you've noticed, but whether it's movies, games, I'm just gonna stick with those two because that's the only thing I do. Okay. But entertainment has kind of gone into a nostalgic route. Nobody makes anything original.
No.
Or like the greatest movies of the past 10 years have been the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Honestly, and what is that? Only nostalgia for old comic books.
Old stuff, yeah.
Games too.
Yeah.
The Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk 1 and 2 just came out.
By the way, thanks for the game.
Oh yeah, I got him.
You got me a Tony Hawk.
Nice little gift for
thanks, man.
My friend here.
God damn, you know it's like your dick. Okay.
But yeah, like everything's nostalgia. everything.
Yeah.
And it kind of gets annoying, but even me at times, like it. Even though I'll keep saying it's stupid, when a new movie comes out that was something that I saw when I was younger, I was like, wow, I can't wait. Like, this looks so cool because it reminds me of back then.
I just don't understand that. Like, why do we go into the nostalgic route? Why can't we just make anything new anymore?
I just feel
Does it take too much time to make something new? Because it does take time.
It does.
To make something new.
I just feel like it's easy. You know, these companies want money and they're like, hey, I have an idea. Let's make the new Winnie the Pooh.
That's old. And on top of that, like what's it called? Doctor Strange. No, what was that movie called? The second.
It's a superhero movie.
No. It's the one with Jack Nicholson. With the hand.
The Red Rum.
Yeah, what was that fucking movie called again?
The original or
the original?
New one?
The original.
Right?
I don't, that name never sticks to my head. I just know Jack Nicholson with a crazy axe. Whatever, they made the new second part of that movie, Doctor something.
Dr. Jabroni.
Doctor Sleep.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, and even though it is somewhat an original movie.
Oh, well, it's actually a part 2 of the book. Like, it's an actual after part.
Oh, but was the book actually written?
Yeah.
Oh, that's different.
But he wrote it later, like
recently.
Yeah,
I know.
And he's like, let me go back to my
I guess that's a little different because at least it's coming from a book. But actually, that's where it all started if you think about it. But it started with like Harry Potter.
You know what? That's so right.
When they started making movies about books,
like the Grimm's fairy tales.
Yep.
Actually, that's where Snow White and all that Cinderella shit came from.
So in a way, we haven't been original for over 100 years. That's not true though. There's been original.
Well, comics and books basically, and manga. Anything with a book.
Look, that's actually a good example. You're a huge Alita fan.
Yeah, Battle Angel.
When that new movie came out, how did it make you feel?
Oh, I kind of cried a little.
Right? Why?
Yeah,
because you're nostalgic.
Yeah.
So it's even though it's kind of shitty because we just have no original anything.
Yeah.
You still went to go see it. Because it was like, it meant something to you.
It really did.
And that's what they're doing. And they know that gives them money.
Yeah, you got me. Money. But the thing is, I guess, but that came from an actual book, a manga.
Right, but it's still nostalgia.
But it came from a book.
Right.
But it is nostalgic.
Because how old is Alita?
It's like early 80s. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but like, how old is Grimm's fairy tales?
That's pretty old.
How old?
How
old do you think?
I'm gonna go ahead and throw 200 years, but I don't really know. Maybe less, maybe 100.
200 years is pretty that's like 1900.
No.
Yeah.
That'd be 18.
100 years is 1920 from today.
Right, and so 200 would be 1820.
1820. Okay.
Yeah. Maths. Quick maths.
I don't know. I think maybe 1700s.
I really don't know. But I mean, everyone always knew, I guess, that Disney was like getting these old stories and just making them for children.
Yeah. So all ideas come from a creative book, an idea. Everything's written. Mm-hmm. That's what you're saying.
Except us.
But wait, hold up.
I guess in a way, no.
Hold up. What about a movie? What's a movie that's just pure originality, that they just didn't make a book out of it? It's just boom.
As far as I know, because maybe I'm wrong, but like the Kingsman movies, the first one, that, I don't know if there's a book. I don't know where it came from. But if it was just created out of nowhere, that was one of the first movies in a long time where I was like, I didn't even see it in theaters. I saw it on my TV because I didn't even know about it.
Yeah.
But it was really good. Yeah, in its way.
There you go.
I mean, I hear myself pretty loud.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay. But yeah, that.
Kingsman?
Have you seen it?
Oh, you know what? I got a movie.
What?
The Matrix.
Oh yeah, that's pretty original.
That one's just pure. Let's make a movie out
of
this.
The directors.
It was just the directors, and I think also Stranger Things too. That was an
actually that's pretty original as well.
That's original. So we can do originality. We can. And then you know what, they did use Stranger Things on the Horror Nights, but they didn't like make a ride. They just kind of make an addition of the horror thing.
It was awful.
You didn't like it?
Not in a bad way. I mean, like terrifying.
Oh.
I know you'd think it wouldn't be terrifying, but I'm afraid of everything too. So.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get back to the we were originally talking the end of the world. Mm-hmm. So I found this shower thought. It says when people think world-ending asteroid, they always associate it with an Earth collision, right? Mm-hmm. But no one really realizes that they can equally have a disastrous outcome if the asteroid knocks the moon out of orbit.
I've thought of that.
Oh, so you did?
Yeah. I've always thought about, man, how sad would it be if that happened?
Or like a planet getting out of orbit or something. Anything that disrupts the universe. I mean, our solar system will fuck us up.
Actually, that I haven't thought about, and that's true.
We can keep going.
Like,
it could be another solar system that kind of erupts, and then a nearby solar system.
But here's the thing.
And then all those planets are just coming towards us, and then we're fucked.
Let's say something hit us. This is hypothetical, because if something hit us that hard, it would probably just kill us all. But let's say something hit us, but it didn't kill us all. But it was so hard that it moved the Earth out of the sun's orbit, which wouldn't happen, but it would change the orbit.
Yeah, it would just kind of like hit a certain direction.
Yeah, and change it, and
kind of like,
it could literally change everything on Earth.
Yeah, like sun now would be like 6 a.m, but then like it would be also.
But not even that, because we could adapt the time. But
the Earth starts spinning faster.
Well, that's not how.
And then you just get vertigo every second. You're like, oh.
We're moving super fast right now.
No, but we're moving at a same momentum that we're used to. But we don't have, like, if we change the Earth, it's like orbit in another direction, it'll fuck us up.
I mean, the thing it would fuck up most.
Like, imagine Florida looking at Alaska, like
it's
the
up
North
top.
Pole,
I get you.
and going down like Antarctica, and then it just keeps doing that.
We'd freeze.
We would freeze for like a month, and then it get hot, and then it's freeze again down here. And
yeah, I mean, it would suck. It would do a lot. That's true. No one's ever really thought of that. Yeah. But the moon too. Yeah,
so like if the asteroid hit the moon and it loses orbit, and then the moon just collides with us, because I think the gravity of the Earth would pull it closer to us, or would it just go away?
It depends. It could go away. Depends on how it hits.
And then what would happen if the moon is away from Earth? What would that happen to the Earth?
Honestly, nothing.
Will we lose our orbit?
No. Nothing would happen. I feel like a lot of people think that the moon is the cause of a lot of things. Nothing would happen except you.
But the water, the tides.
Yeah, you wouldn't see the tides, but that's fine.
So what happens to the water? It just turns flat?
No, definitely not. It just doesn't have tides. Because basically what the moon does, even though recently they've discovered that the moon doesn't really affect the water all that much.
Oh, it doesn't.
It's other things.
So it's a myth.
It's not a myth. It does affect it. Just not entirely. But basically wherever the moon is, it's stretching out this water and this water.
It's because of a gravitational pulling.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it's gone, then the water wouldn't be stretched. It'd just go back to being a perfect blob, if anything.
Interesting. But we are also agüita.
Yeah, but
water.
It's fine. The only thing that would happen is that at night, it'd be a lot harder to see. Because the moon does reflect the light.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that would happen.
Yeah, this plant's kind of yeah. Okay. So there's another shower thought. Mm-hmm. Do you see ants as a mess in your home, or do you see them as they are cleaning up your mess that you never thought you had?
Both. Don't want ants in my house.
Yeah, it's just the way they are. It's just like this crawly thing. You just don't want them.
It's the amount. Like if it's one ant, I never care. But when I see a line of ants,
and it's just a line.
I'm like.
But they're kind of doing you a purpose. That crumb that you left there, they're just taking it to their home. And then we just smash and just spray them, and they all die.
Here's the thing: if there's ants, that means there's a way in.
Yeah.
And if there's a way in, then there's roaches.
Oh.
And
they smell what they're carrying. And they're like, I want some of that.
And then they come in and they don't give a shit.
That makes sense.
So yeah, whenever I find a little ant hole, close it up real tight.
With what's it called?
Caulking.
A cock. I call it cocking.
It is caulking. What's it called?
I don't know. I call it a didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo. That's the worst sound ever.
So, I also wanted to talk about like things that used to be in the past, since we were talking about nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
Like, those cone Doritos.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have those anymore. And then my favorite, which was sour Altoids mango and the raspberry one.
They got rid of that too?
They got rid of those too. Basically, Altoids is just sticking to the mints thing, which I don't understand. But they lost the sour stuff, and that was like the sourest shit ever.
You like sour candies?
I'm a big fan of sour stuff. Like sour, what's it called? Warheads?
I mean, at least I guess still got those.
Yeah, so what is something that you loved
that's not around?
Yeah, I remember you had the purple ketchup shit. Yeah, I remember when
but that's not but that was like I did that come out because of the Scooby-Doo movie?
I don't know.
I swear to God it was because of the Scooby-Doo
It was
movie.
like literally the same time when Phantom Menace came out. Like all those weird shit came out.
Just purple ketchup.
Purple ketchup,
and
green ketchup.
As a kid, we wanted it, but now thinking about it was like, what was the point?
It's just the fun.
And it didn't taste like ketchup.
I felt like it was sweeter.
Yeah.
Or something.
And almost like pastier.
Yeah. I know they came back with Dunkaroos again.
Oh, those were good.
I remember you loved those. Yeah, they came back with those again. But
there is something.
What is it?
Do you remember the little chiclet packets? But it was like a little yellow packet but it brought the little mini chiclets that were all different colors. So you had to eat like a bunch of them just to get like proper amount of gum.
I don't remember that one.
Dude.
Was it a zebra on top?
No, it was yellow, but it looked very like 90s, like little like splats. And then with like all the colored chiclets.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. But it was like triangles.
No, they were squares, but they were just super small.
Squares. Yeah. They're small.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Dude,
now.
Those I miss. I used to love those a lot.
Oh, I remember the one that you loved a lot was the Wonder Ball.
Can I tell you the truth though? I never ate a Wonder Ball.
But you always had it.
Yeah, for the thing inside. Yeah. But I never ate one.
You just like cut it, open it, like you get the prize.
Yeah. And it's weird because I like chocolate. I don't know. Maybe I did taste it once and didn't like it, and then I just didn't eat. But
that was so weird. I think that's why I remember you liking the Wonder Ball, because you always gave me the chocolate and I ate the chocolate.
So you were the one eating chocolate.
I ate the chocolate.
Me and Charlie, we've known each other for a long time. Since we were jelly beans. What?
I don't know. Yeah, we were like pretty young.
2 peas in a pod.
He's actually my god brother. We didn't even get into
I always forget that, actually.
He's my god brother.
I do and I don't, because I'll tell the story, but otherwise I'm telling the story, I'll forget. Yeah. Sorry.
We have like a whole control center down here. We're like
under the lemons control it all.
Yeah, it's actually it's like
the control center is the lemons.
Yeah, so you're my god brother because your mama was my godmother. So this is an Italian ass fucking podcast.
It's not.
He's like, if you have a child, the child will be my god brother or daughter.
Can it?
Oh, did I say brother?
I don't know what you said, but if you have a son, can I be the godfather?
Think about it.
That's a yes.
I'll think about that with the mistress.
He has a mistress.
The mistress is deep.
Does she use a didgeridoo?
I'll get that for Christmas.
Oh man.
But yeah, so yeah, well, actually, you never went to that church I went to.
Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, you did. But you didn't do the confession.
No, yes, I did.
You did?
But I did it before you guys.
Oh,
yeah,
that's new.
Because then when I was out, I know you and your brother and
our other friend
were still in it. But then you guys also went and did your confirmation.
So this is what I had to do.
I didn't do that.
In a Catholic church, you have to do... Well, first you got to get baptized when you're a baby, so there's no point there. And then after that, you do your communion.
So you could eat the cookie.
So that was to eat the cookie, right?
It was to be able to... At least for me, the mission was to get my... what's it called? The process. I totally just spaced out.
Oh, the communion?
My communion.
Okay.
My mission was to finish my communion so I could eat the cookie.
So communion was cookie.
Communion was cookie.
So then after that is your first confession?
Your first confession.
And then you're supposed to confess all your sins to the pastor.
Which, at how old was I? 12? I had no idea what I was.
Yeah, so like it was kind of hard to say to the pastor like the bad things because you kind of don't know what's bad at that time, even though you kind of knew, but not really.
Yeah. Plus, I thought I was a pretty good kid.
And you didn't want to tell the pastor you jerked off because it's kind of weird.
I didn't think that was bad. Honest.
So you're like, well, now that I'm thinking about it, obviously it's good for you. Kids, go all out.
Well, no, even at church, no one told me that was a sin. And at home,
I just thought it would be a sin because I'm like releasing.
What, the Holy Spirit?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But I just always thought that like that was bad or something. Because like, it's like it's too good to be good. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Honest, to me, I felt...
Maybe it was a parent trap.
I honestly can't remember how it started for me. But that's a different topic for another time.
What do you mean? I don't want to talk about the pastors.
The what?
The pastors.
Oh, no, I meant masturbation.
Oh, okay.
But, like, for the pastor, like, I went up there.
Yeah, what did you say? What did you have to say to the papa?
He was on the computer. He didn't even want to look at us.
Because
he was like, I don't know, maybe he had been under scrutiny or something had happened in the past.
Totally quit the church, by the way.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah, he was like, I'm out.
But at first, he's like, I ain't talking to kids. I ain't gonna look at them. Yeah. So it was kind of weird. Mm-hmm. And we go in there, and he's like, what have you done? Confess your sins. Uh-huh. And I was like, I don't know. I guess maybe I've lied to my mom. That was legit what I said. And he was like, all right, do 7 Hail Marys and pray at the altar and you're good to go. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. I forgot it. I can't even
I remember the Father went out. Father, our heaven, I'll be in the name of the kingdom that will be done on earth that is heaven and done.
That sounds great.
But I remember I walked in scared as hell. I was like, do I tell him? I don't think I'm going to tell him.
Wait, were you really thinking about that?
Yeah, I was like, all in my head was like, I jerked off. This is gonna be terrible. Like,
I thought I was the perfect child. I didn't think I.
It's like I jerked off. I know that's bad, and I don't know. Should I tell him? Like I know he would. I just think it would be weird.
That would have been weird. Okay, let's assume that he didn't want to look at kids because of something, and this cute little boy comes in and says that he just started masturbating.
I jerked off hard on hentai, man.
That is sin.
Fucking cartoons.
Yeah.
Or like when you're like in E-Bombs world and you see like what is it? Lisa getting rammed by Bart or something. And you're like, what the fuck is this?
Honestly, nothing wrong with hentai. But that stuff back then.
But that's not hentai. That's just cartoon shit.
When it was like that, like...
Dragon Ball Z. Like, Bulma getting split in half with Vegeta. Because like the whole taboo of Dragon Ball Z like porn or hentai actually, is that these guys are super super powerful, and if they fuck a human girl, you think they just die or something, right?
But they don't.
But they don't. They just take it in. They take the punch.
E-Bombs World, dude. That shit back then.
Dude, that shit's crazy. Like,
there's a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah, the internet was such a crazy world at the time. They had I actually did play the games. Like, you needed the Flash.
Yep.
And you're like, every time you download it, you're like, it's another virus.
Dude, but oh no, I mean,
I always thought Flash would be a virus. Like, I didn't think it would do any good.
I mean, it's still around.
Yeah, it's like something like that. Dang, you're yawning up a storm in there.
Yeah, dude, that thing keeping me all warm and stuff.
Oh yeah, this is.
Oh, I mean, this is water. Never mind.
Water. This isn't anything crazy here. Cheers. Rose.
It's a little bubbly.
Yeah,
was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I gotta start one now. No, but like every time you go to a crazy website like that, as a kid, like I wanted to play games, so that's why I was actually one of those Neopet kids. I actually had I actually made a Neopet because I wanted to play all the mini games. I was really big into the mini game thing. Like, I even played the Lion King Timon and Pumbaa game, and he just burps. Remember that game?
But I think, didn't that game exist for the Game Boy as well?
No. Well, I think so. But I played it in a PC CD.
Right.
You know, like, they gave you a free CD or something. Back in the day, they gave you free CDs of games.
Our next topic should be about games. Old games. Like games when we used to play when we were younger.
Oh, my God. My favorite...
Remember Safety Monkey?
Safety Monkey. If you guys know Safety Monkey, oh my God. Like, it was not even just about the safety features of like a kid should be safe.
You were like an investigator.
The game was good.
Yeah, like, I loved it.
And you had to save the girl, and it's like, I don't know, those games don't exist anymore, that you have to like click and it goes to a path that you have to do something.
Yeah, those interactive games.
It was really interactive. They don't make games like that anymore. Like Crayola art. Like, you actually like color and dino. Was it? There was another one with dinosaurs that I forgot what it was called, but it's like dinosaurs in space, and they had like all these crazy gadgets. It was a crazy good like kid game.
Remember Pitfall?
Dude, I still have that game.
Dude,
I have it right there. Yeah.
I'm telling you, next topic should be about like old nostalgia.
Let's talk about it now.
Well, actually,
what we got?
We've gone over.
How much do we have?
1 minute and 2. I mean, 1 hour.
Okay, the next episode is about video games.
We could keep going.
And I will leave it for the next one.
We'll have you guys waiting.
All right, so next topic will be video games in the next episode 5.
Episode 5?
Yeah, we're 4. This is episode 4.
Which technically means 5 because of the pilot.
Yeah, we're on 5th. We're on the 5th. No, it is the 5th.
Right. Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Anything you gotta say?
Follow us on our Instagram
and Facebook.
Comment
and like.
Subscribe.
Hit the bell.
Anything else?
The
Patreon, if you want to help us out.
Patreon
helps set. We need more lemons. These guys are going bad.
Oh yeah, look at this.
They're the same lemons from the first episode.
The pilot.
We're showing you the nicer side.
I had to switch the bowl
because you gotta get rid of them.
No, because they were like literally melting, so I needed to show them. So I switched the bowl, so you guys can see it.
There you go.
So yeah, follow us. The Bromenade will eventually have a Spotify and God knows what.
Yeah.
And we'll probably put a sound on SoundCloud, maybe, like just to put it everywhere.
We're just gonna be everywhere you could possibly imagine.
We'll throw all the old shows and those things.
All of it.
And eventually we'll make something. We're just gonna.
And we have more ideas, new ideas that we're not going to talk about.
We got some ideas that gonna blow your mind.
You just wait for the Bromenade.
It could be more than Bromenade.
Yeah.
Sneak peek.
Hey, too much.
Okay, so like, subscribe, follow, watch the show, dude. Like, watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
God damn.
And comment. Talk to us.
Instagram stories. Skip.
And comment, because this isn't just me and him. Yeah. It should be me, him, and all of you.
Yeah, message me, DM me, do that.
You trying to get a date?
No, I already have a date.
Bye, guys.
All right, later, guys.